Hi guys, I hope everyone is doing well. So today I'm going to show you a quick demo like when a user clicks on any malware or download any malware and try to execute it, how Microsoft Defender detect it and prevent it. So I'm going to show you a real simulation where cybersecurity analyst is going to triage and going to assign the ticket to himself or herself from start to end. So let's bear with me and I will show you everything step by step in my demo environment. So let's start it. Okay, so this is my virtual machine where I am gonna generate some noise. For example, so this is a repo. Okay, so for example, let's download some email form, right? And let's see. I will say make sure guys don't do it on your own like on your own system, right? Because this is dangerous. Okay, I don't want your system going to be compromised with any XYZ reason, right? So for example, if I double click on this, okay, and try to run it, see how quickly Windows security or Windows Defender able to detect it. No, this is not save file. Okay, and even though I'm trying to keep it, okay, still it's not allowing me. So you can see how powerful Microsoft Defender is because it's up to date with all the signatures and everything. So it's not allowed any single malware, right? For me to download. Okay, so yeah, so this was prevented. But let's see, as a cybersecurity analyst, right, you still not have any idea like the user went through this website, okay, and even though Microsoft Defender prevented it, okay, how a cybersecurity analyst will know this is thing happening in the backend? So that's why I'm going to show you like a Sentinel. Okay, this is a SIEM platform and a Defender as well. So I'm going to show you both stuff. So for example, if I show you again, uh, so this is the Defender suite, guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you the alert that is triggered for the device. Okay, so this is entire Defender suite. Okay, so and see, you also get a SOC alert as well. Okay, similarly, I have my own you say group, which tells you, okay, this is what happening in your environment, and which we literally run it. Okay, so max malware was prevented already. Okay, so that is one thing. So as a cybersecurity analyst, you will be part of one group which will be telling you what's happening in your environment, depending on the security group or distribution group you are a part of. Okay, so your job is to come to the alerts, right? So you have to come to investigation and response. I will zoom it for you. Okay, and then you have to come to alerts, right? Okay, and you have to wait, and you can see that this were prevented. Okay, but even though it was prevented, but as a cybersecurity analyst, you want to know the root cause. Okay, so you have to click on it and see, the best part about the Defender suite, it tells you the story, how it happened. Okay, who did it, okay, when did it, all right, everything it's gonna tell you. Okay, from detect phase to prevent phase. Okay, so and you can see the very good alert timeline as well here and process tree. Okay, like what triggered what. Okay, so if I'm gonna, first of all, I'm gonna assign it to myself. So for example, if I'm working on it, if someone is working on it, so I have to be known. Okay, so or your team leader should be knowing. Okay, so if you get a ticket or get an alert, you should be working on it. Okay, so the way to do it, you click on manage alert and status is in progress. Okay, because you're going to work on it. For example, I'm going to assign to myself Deepak. Okay, classification because it's a malware. Okay, we still have to determine is it true positive or not. Okay, so I will say other. Okay, but I know it's a malware. Okay, and it's because the defender is saying that it's a true positive. Okay, it's a malware. Okay, so you click on save. Okay, so you put a comment, defender triggered an alert for this device investigating, right? You have to put a comment investigating. So you click on save. So now that means you are the owner of this particular incident, right? So you have to find out your all findings. Okay. So the persist tree, you have to expand it. Okay. So and see, the best part about Sentinel or Defender, it's telling you the virus total detection about for this malware. So 64 out of 71 is quite dangerous. I will say that it's not good, and we also know that it's not good. Okay. And if I see that it was already prevented, okay, and we conclude it's a true positive, okay, and you see that, okay, down the line you can also see, and you can keep adding the comments, right? This is the detection, okay. This is the show. If you want to add in your comment, okay, make sure you keep adding those stuff, okay. You have to add here. Okay, so have to add the SHA as well. SHA, you know that each file has its own SHA. So I will copy this. Oh, somehow I'm not able to copy it, but you got the gist. Okay, so you have to add all the artifacts for this alert. Okay, alert timeline as well. This is very good stuff that tells you like how this thing happened, when it started. Okay, everything it's tell you step by step. Okay, so you can see the path, okay, like which path this malware is present. See, user Deepak Singh is the name of the like profile that user is signed in, right? And it's sitting in the downloads folder, okay. And like from where you got this malware, everything, okay. Defender detected and removed, okay. So that is one thing. So it's already done, okay. And once you do like understand this is already prevented, that doesn't mean you go and close the alert. You have to sometime you have to connect with the user as well, okay, and you have to ask, was it intentional, like what was the reason and all, and then you close the ticket, okay. User went to the website mistakenly, okay. The educator, the user do not visit the site, block the website with the help of firewall team, okay. Cool. So you can say that and you can close the ticket afterwards, okay. So this was a attack cycle, guys, okay. So literally this is how you're gonna like detect any malicious, any anomaly in your environment, right? And then you have to assign it to yourself. You have to get your all findings, for example the SHA value for a malware, the IP address, if it was talking to any C2 server and all. So you have to write down your all findings in a comment section, so if anyone reading about this particular incident, so it will be easy enough for that engineer or your team leader to understand that, okay. And you have to also make sure that this file or this malicious file is not seen anywhere else as well. So you have to connect, you have to contain that device as well. If it was actually executed, you have to contain the device, because that's very important to not to have the blast radius too far in your environment. And yeah, I think this is how it should be, okay, like from preparation to lesson learned, okay. And if you like this video, guys, please give a like, subscribe and thumbs up on this video. Thank you so much.